matchup for him. Whereas in that top lane, now SKT will pick that Trundle, last pick on the bottom right-hand side
of the players on his team.
And you talked about counter picks, saving that last pick for your top laner.
Hit heavily by jungle and mid lane priority, roaming down there to the bottom lane.
And let's see whether or not Crown will do the roaming, because Faker's had a penchant not to do so.
He's going to do this, right? And CoreJJ is already moving up to contest, so he's sitting around there, and they're looking to set a trap for Bengi. They have read this move a couple plays in advance, and he might die for it.
He could go down for it. One more hit will do it. The shield comes out and actually saves his life. Wolf with a beautiful play. And Faker's here forcing the flash out of ambition. That could have been catastrophic either side, but neither one goes down.
That right-hand corner are playing to that side now. And now Faker trading with Ruler back and forth to make sure that
the Jhin
he can get the roam.
Is going to land 2 shots, 3 shots, 1 more will kill him. Oh, he didn't quite actually. The summoner spell heal comes out. Another shot lands. Is it going to be enough damage? It's not quite. About 5 health left. That could have been the first kill of the game. He nearly went down for that one, but there's more action. Bengi back in the jungle, fighting against ambition, and that's first blood by himself, but now the trade kill's gonna come through. Crown roamed down, traded the kill back, and it's not necessarily even worth it for Bengi to have done that.
Okay, Telecom have their blue buff up, and that's what Faker can get handed off.
And just look at the Crown is actually,
a lot of damage going back and forth. His ultimate is on. That came from a tick once or twice more. The flash and chase, 1 more hit will do it, and Crown takes down Faker. 1v1 in the mid lane against the best player in the world.
And we talk about storyline Faker, and now he's showing that, nope, he can keep himself composed.
Fight in the bot lane.
And that's incredible.
A lot of damage going back and forth, trying to trade back on a CoreJJ. Wolf's got to be a bit careful. Another headshot's going to come out soon, and that's not going to do enough damage. Still a nice chunk down onto Bang, and all is well. Samsung Galaxy still up 2-1, but now look at this. Ambition coming around the side. Slow down, flashes, kicks him into the wall, lands all the damage he needs, still gets the kill. It's a 3v1. Not good news for Bang. The chase is on. Oh, he gets enough damage to kill him. And Bengi looking for the re-engage.
He's getting over the chase down
to slows. He cannot be stopped. Trying to kill him and takes down CoreJJ. 2-1 for SKT there. Samsung Galaxy Ambition soloing a Cloud Break here pretty early into the game.
Yep, he has that pink ward there, which means that there's no vision from the enemy.
You give vision for your team in the area, so he knows he has not been spotted. He's able to take that down, and as a result, his team is going to get out of combat movement speed.
Oh, wow, 21 going down. The second's going to come through as well. That roam into the jungle, working beautifully. 2-0 to SKT, and now this squad is in the lead. So what this means basically, it's a moderately useful objective, a bit less than a turret, but more than a kill. Ooh, a flash. Ooh, nice dodge right there. Actually gets away from Faker, going for the big play. The shockwave's going to land, and it just keeps Crown off him. Faker went for an aggressive play. It actually backfired. Crown outplayed it. He dodged the ability. This. They're going to see the attempt right here. The crowd cheering as they're looking to steal the objective away, and actually, yes, nicely played. Ambition steals away the Drake that SKT had the rights to. He lands his smite. Sun Galaxy, really, what we're looking at right now is the term we use is playmaking. They're behind in a general 5-on-5. You just kind of stand up and fight for yourself. It's not going to be easy, but now it's actually SKT doing it first. The knockback for Cube lands onto 2 again and keeps him alive. And actually, he gets the stun. Lots of damage coming through, trying to pick up the target. And yes, Wolf is going to go down by taking the wrong route through the base, and that will be 1 kill. Now Samsung Galaxy must find more to get back from the huge disadvantage they have gotten in so far this game. Shotgun's going to pull back Cube, and that turns in the Guardian Angel. He will revive shortly on the spot, but with much lower health. And the ability to do that is on a very long cooldown. SKT getting another cooldown burn despite...
Honestly, at that point, he probably should have just saved his flash, but here's a 3v1 on Duke. He's too far up there, and he's going to go down.
Good. This is double useful. His own Guardian Angel will drop, and he will still die as well. You can see the item can backfire by losing an extra cooldown that you had just paid for.
Push forward, play to their win condition. They don't need a Baron to end the game with the composition that they created. They just need to keep you under turrets and get turrets.
And this is Samsung's really kind of first push back in a long time in this game. They get the kill, they get the Guardian Angel, and they take down turrets, but have they overstayed their welcome in the bot lane? Because Baron is up and SKT is already on it.
Sure, they got tight timing. They got turrets, but they don't have time to actually go back and spend that gold, so now they have to go.
It's too late. It's already going to get dropped down. Beautifully played. SKT immediately on the spawn of Baron Nashor. Maybe Samsung wanted to give it away anyway, but either way, that is picked up. And Duke, again, a bit alone. Flash to get out of the crowd control. He will
more powerful. It amplifies the buffs, the effects that you've already gathered throughout the game.
The fight begins. It's got to be Faker running away from this one, but look at that. The inhibitor under fire, and it gets dropped down so quickly. SKT starting to control Samsung Galaxy's base, looking for a little bit more. The shotgun's going to land, and Faker Faker deletes Ruler, looking for a little bit more. The champions are falling. Guardian Angel now popped on Ambition, and Bangi's on the chase. Crown to push him out. Kube stuns one against the wall, looking for a little bit more damage than deal, but SKT still are not to be stopped. They are much too durable. Now pushing in towards the Nexus turrets. One of those two turrets has fallen. They've nearly opened up the Nexus itself. If that falls, the game ends. SKT are crushing the base apart right now, still dealing more damage to the champions, pushing down onto the tanks. He's trying to tackle them back. Crown actually takes down Faker. Samsung getting a little bit back for themselves, and it might be just enough to push SKT out of their base. And at the last little bit, a second kill does come out of Crown, the mid laner for Samsung Galaxy, holding their base alive and
for free. And then the bottom lane is where SKT will go. And this was a great opening there. You saw that big traffic cone come up for a slow around it from Duke, from Trundle, and then the shockwave from Faker, the Orianna, had a big role in that as well.
And it was Faker hitting the key target, taking out the AD carry of the other team, landing that ultimate on him. Positioning has to be perfect for these AD carries. They cannot afford to get caught by these big spells. And Faker, the guy to make the play happen, takes him down, does open up this chance to end the game.
Yep, and then walks a little bit too far forward here. You want to get towards that turret, but then walks forward. Crown outplays there with a flash to the right, and then flows his abilities onto Faker, and then even kills both of the solo laners here, which are the two highest gold members of the Cube teleported up on the right side, so he's looking for what we call a flank.
He's trying to come in behind them.
This is the play. This is the play Samsung wants to make happen. Now, can it work? This is
Both
the
the
make or
banger
break
caught.
moment. Into the back line, a quick knockup, and they're not going to get a shockwave by Faker. Buys a lot of time, but Ruler still picks out Bank. It's a 2-kill sight so far for Samsung Galaxy. The tank in the front line, looking to pick up everybody else, forcing the Guardian Angel out of Duke. That should mean 3 kills for nothing so far. They're going to get that 3rd kill, but they've got to get back to their base. Look at these minions from SKT, the 6th man essentially, looking to break down the base, and it will mean another turret kill. The Nexus is now exposed. Samsung Galaxy
Going to see that they are on the Baron. Samsung
oh, that
take
was
advantage.
huge. Samsung Galaxy with SKT still did manage to pick up the 3rd Baron Nashor spawn of the game.
Enough damage to get to Crown and Ruler, and vice versa. So it's really important that these players are
the
on
kickback.
point.
They found the support, but they didn't find the rest of the damage. Still going to take down Wolf, and they will just not barely get that first kill of the fight. SKT
Duke
alive
is here.
so far, looking for a bit more. Duke in the front lines. A lot of damage coming out from the Chaos Storm. Crown still putting out plenty of damage, and it's, again, Samsung Galaxy with the lead. They take down that mid lane 2-2 turret, inching closer and closer to SKT's base.
In that fight in the base, Faker caught him with a shockwave. If that happens again, it could mean the game.
Yeah, it did give him that 100%
got a
critical
flank
chance.
here.
He's getting flanked.
All right. Oh, he misses it. Oh, that's a huge misplay. Kube did not actually land the ultimate. If you cast it very quickly, it's a knock up, not a knock back. Damage Poppy actually deals to Trundle.
And this is so important. I mean, it may not seem like a
Oh,
big
he's
thing,
caught!
but if he
He's
gets
caught!
caught,
Ruler's caught! This is huge for Samsung Galaxy. He will get away, and Bangi nearly losing his life for making that play.
Ambition's
Ambition
going in.
running into the front line, trying to fight a bit more. Shockwave's going to land on a Crown, and Faker gets the kill on the Crown. A 1-for-0, but Ruler is going to trade back at the 4v4, but the assassination comes through for Bang, taking down all
They're
of the
so
remaining
low.
damage threats. Core JJ, the last one to actually put damage in, but Duke is on him, and that's going to be a dead Zyra. There's almost no hope left here for Samsung Galaxy. Duke is practically invincible. Bangi's there as well on the Olaf, and now SKT will start taking down Samsung's base. There's not much Ambition can do. There's not a lot of damage left. Should be going to SK Telecom T1. Beautifully played. Samsung nearly made the comeback, but that is just one of 3 wins that SKT needs to secure the World Championship.
And you saw in that final fight, it's all about getting to the AD carry or mid laner first and killing them. Because at the end there, it was all of these tanks up, these low damage dealers who can take so much damage.